Welcome back to the SAT System channel. If you're new here, we don't chase hype. We break down how money, technology, and policy are quietly reshaping wealth creation. Today's topic is simple, but it's a total game changer: tokenization. In this video, we're diving deep into what it is, the tech behind it, the real-world examples that are already live, and the massive investment opportunities ahead. Make sure you stick around to the end, because this isn't just about crypto speculation. It's about democratizing access to wealth in ways we've never seen before. Let's jump in. Picture this: selling just 5% of your house instantly to fund a new venture, or investing $100 into a prime Manhattan skyscraper. How about earning stable, institutional-grade yields straight from your phone? That's the power of tokenization. We are literally shifting the global economy onto digital rails. Right now, in late 2025, tokenized real-world assets are already worth tens of billions of dollars. And the projections? They point to trillions in the coming decade, with some estimates hitting as high as $16 trillion by 2030. This is one of the biggest financial transformations of our lifetimes. So, what exactly is tokenization? At its core, it's the digital ownership of real-world assets. That could be anything: real estate, gold, bonds, private credit, fine art, or even infrastructure like data centers. Tokenization splits these assets into small digital fractions, a lot like shares in a stock. Each token acts like a digital deed. You own a real fraction of the asset. You can trade it 24/7, and anyone, anywhere in the world can buy in. All of this with no mountains of paperwork and no weeks of waiting. Here's the key that unlocks it all: tokenization turns illiquid assets into liquid ones. Illiquid means valuable, but hard to sell. Think about a whole house, an apartment building, a private company, or a plot of land. Selling them today? It's slow, it's expensive, and it's often an all-or-nothing deal. You need lawyers, agents, one big buyer, and you're looking at months of delays. Tokenization completely changes that. You can break the asset into tiny pieces and sell a fraction in minutes to thousands of buyers worldwide. It's like turning a private business into a public stock, applying that same stock market magic to everything else. The bottom line is, tokenization doesn't create new value out of thin air. It unlocks trillions of dollars in value that's been frozen, locked away in these hard-to-sell assets. But how can we trust all this? Well, it starts with law, not just with technology. The assets are first placed into legal structures, like trusts or special-purpose vehicles. These legal structures own the real asset. They protect investors if something goes wrong, and they ensure that your token is a legally enforceable claim. This is a huge reason why giants like BlackRock are all in on this. On the tech side, blockchains handle the tokens themselves, but the trust comes from something called oracles. These oracles verify that the asset really exists, that the ownership is legitimate, and that the backing matches what's been promised. If any issues pop up, smart contracts can even pause things automatically. So no blind faith is needed here. And this isn't some far-off future talk. It's happening right now. Let me give you a few standout examples. First, there's RealT. They offer fractional ownership in rental properties. You can buy a slice starting at just $50 and earn daily rental income paid out in stablecoins, all without any of the landlord headaches. They've already tokenized hundreds of U.S. homes and are now expanding globally. Then you have BlackRock's BUIDL fund. This is a tokenized version of U.S. Treasuries from the world's largest asset manager. It has over $2 billion in assets and delivers around a 4% yield on-chain. This is institutional-grade safety meeting blockchain speed. Franklin Templeton, Forbes Benji, pioneering tokenized money market funds. Approx $500 to $600 million plus expanded to multiple chains including Solana and Avalanche. Another pioneer is Centrifuge. They are leading the way in private credit and business lending. They tokenize real loans for things like shipping, trade finance, and more. Now they're expanding with tools that allow anyone to build their own tokenized products. And let's not forget Paxos Gold, or PAXG. This is a token that's one-on-one backed by physical gold bars. It's fully audited, redeemable for physical gold, and completely portable. It's the only federally regulated gold token in the United States. What we're seeing is traditional finance being rebuilt for the digital age. Tokenization isn't just about creating new assets. It's about creating entirely new business models. The sectors that are exploding right now include asset managers like BlackRock offering tokenized funds and treasuries. We're seeing real estate platforms for fractional rentals and commercial properties, commodities issuers for gold and other metals, and of course, the blockchain infrastructure providers like Oracles and custody services. The value is shifting away from the old middlemen and moving towards modern infrastructure, trust, and verification layers. So where is all this headed? Far beyond just buildings and bonds. Imagine tokenized revenue streams from creators, like their social media channels or training sites. Imagine transparent funding for huge projects, like developing new cities or entire industries. Capital could flow directly to real outcomes, with no endless chain of intermediaries taking a cut along the way. But let's be real, while this is incredibly powerful, it's not risk-free. You need to watch for evolving regulations from agencies like the SEC and their global counterparts. You need to consider custodian reliability, because someone still has to hold the physical stuff. And data accuracy is critical, because bad information erodes trust. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a fundamental, structural shift in how finance works. So always do your own homework. Tokenization isn't going to replace the old system overnight. What it's really about is unlocking trapped wealth, opening up elite assets to everyone, and giving real flexibility to investors. If you understand tokenization, you understand where capital is flowing next. What do you think? Is this the future of investing? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. If you found this valuable, hit that like button and subscribe to Set System for more long-term trends, investment frameworks, and digital asset breakdowns. For daily dashboards, market briefs, and tools across macro, stocks, crypto, and real estate, be sure to visit satsystem.com. The future of finance isn't coming, it's already here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.